toaster is making a terrible noise over here. But what do you think the flash point of cardboard is? It's gracious, guys. I don't know whether they're doing that on purpose. Is this frozen and they're trying to... Are they literally doing that to try and defrost frozen bread? No? Oops. Sorry, we accidentally burnt the building down. Alright, anyway, why is our toaster making? Alright, so this is the drive system. I've shown this before. For this little motor is the only thing keeping both sides spinning. That's bad bearings, but I'll be honest, it may just be bad bearings of this fan. Oh yeah, look at that. So, as you can see, so essentially, the bearings of the cooling part of the motor are shot. The bearings of the gear are still spinning properly, but this is just a matter of time before this stops spinning, and then we just get an overheat and shut down. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and change this. We got approval for that. So generally speaking, you loosen those 4 bolts. There's 1, 2, and then you got to go in through 3, 4, and then this slides up, and that's how you can adjust the chain tension. Well, in this case, you have to take them completely out because we're going to remove this plate and the motor bolts on from the front. So, just 2 wires. There's an option. This motor is used in many different devices, and so that red 3rd terminal is an option that isn't on this unit. So let's unhook these, cut this zip tie, and then we'll lay out the new stuff and get it going. All right, so new kit, it's plug and play, right? It's identical. It comes with a new fan blade, but you have to reuse the gear drive. So that's got to come off and go on there. And I'll show you there's a trick to not tightening it and letting it self-adjust. But so this is going to come off. Then we're going to pull those 4 flathead screws, transfer it to the new plate, clean the plate while it's off, and then clean up under here as best we can. This is actually grease. I didn't grease that way, so I would say the owner or manager put some grease on there to keep it from jumping, which is good. That's what you got to do. But now there's just so much it liquefies in the heat, makes a mess, gets sucked into the motor. You know, can't win for losing, but good on them for the upkeep. Okay, so we've got this mounted, cleaned up. The fan blade is going to go on last so we don't damage that. And you can see there's a, when you turn this, that turns, right? And it's like a 30-to-1 ratio, but here we go. We leave this loose, so I have this slid on proper, so it doesn't spin any more than there, but it can move in and out. I'm going to go ahead and set it. I'm not going to tighten the bolts yet. And then I'm going to put weight on it. I'm going to plug it in, and I'm going to fire it up. And it's going to pull this into the natural alignment where it needs to be, at which point I'll stop it, get it manually turned so this faces upward, and then tighten it down there. All right, I'll get really, really close. Hear anything? Nothing. I mean, just the of the gear. Clear the panel. Beautiful, beautiful. She's ready for the rush now.